this could be us. So back to what I was saying. Could be us.
Hello boys, welcome back to another daily video on the channel. Hopefully you guys are having a very, very wonderful day. As always, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe for new videos. This NBA free agency off season has only gone through a single day. One single day. Today is day 2 as of the time I'm recording this. What in the fuck is happening? What the fuck is happening? Like, what? We're going to dive straight into the news. If you like NBA content, as always, as I said before, do the things like I said, please, if you all could. Anyways, this is going to be an interesting video because I didn't expect this shit. I mean, I'm being serious. Like, you don't ever expect, you know? But surprisingly, a shit ton of moves came out. A shit ton. We're gonna start off with big breaking news that was breaking news. Giannis Antetokounmpo is not on the Bucks anymore. This man is staying on the Miami Heat. Not staying. He was going to the Miami Heat. My bad. Anyways, he's going to be a really good piece of offense there and defense. Now, Giannis is probably going to have to upgrade on his offense a bit because it has been a while since the Greek Freak has been active, you know? And he was a good player on the Bucks. Nobody is going to take that away from him. But I think what he needs to do is he needs to make more of a statement in Miami. Kind of like more of a LeBron statement of sorts, in my opinion. He's kind of going to be like the LeBron guy. We'll be talking about LeBron here in a little. Giannis is a really good player, really good power forward. I think he's going to be great for the Heat because you already have Bam already at the center position, and he's fucking amazing as is. And you also, I think the only loss that Heat have suffered, and this is just my opinion, I think it's Tyler Hero. Hero was a very good shooter. He was probably very good at three-pointers. At least I think he is, or thought he was. And, I mean, Giannis is going to be a great add to that team. I think he's going to be a great add. Hopefully, a lot of stuff gets better for Giannis. Because his career has been on the up and up as of recent because of all the Buck shit and all that. But yeah, sorry about the little stop there. But moving on to the other move, Kawhi Leonard back to the Toronto Raptors. Will we see prime Kawhi Leonard like we did for the NBA Finals in 2018? I don't know. I honestly don't know with you. This man is so up and down, I don't even know what to say. You know, I mean, I'm a Spurs fan, okay, personally. Personally, I'm a Spurs fan. But, I mean, having Kawhi Leonard on the Spurs, he was a good player back then. Now he's all right. And Kawhi can be a good player, as always. He has to upgrade his game. He has to be better. Obviously, it's also been a little tiny bit since I've watched a bit of Kawhi because he was on the Clippers. I mean, and I don't pay much attention to them. I don't pay much to Los Angeles Clippers at all. And I don't know if he was doing a lot much then. Probably not. He hasn't made it, I think, to an NBA Finals in a long time ever since he was on Toronto, which is crazy. But still, Kawhi's got to get better at his game. If he's already a good enough player and I'm wrong about that, okay. That's fine. I'm wrong about that. But If Kawhi's not a good player right now and he needs to upgrade his game, he's gonna have to make do with what he has around him on Toronto. Toronto, I'm not sure what their starting lineup is. I should have done a little bit of research before this video, but still. Anyways, Kawhi should be a decent add to the Raptors. It just honestly depends on how he plays. And that's how it is with all these guys. It honestly depends on how how these play. But I mean, like as I was saying, it honestly depends. It just depends. Moving on, because there isn't much for me to say about Kawhi. Ja going from the Grizzlies to the Blazers, to the Trailblazers. I think that's a very surprising and interesting move. I don't think anybody was really expecting Ja to go to another team at all, especially with all the conflicts that he's had the past like year or two. And also he hasn't been able to play much on Memphis. I mean, due to his own self, kind of. But Ja can become of a Damian Lillard type, in my opinion. Very big Damian Lillard type, because he's got that kind of archetype in him. I think he's kind of got that kind of player, sense of a player in him that could be like Dame. But again, Dame time is very much different. Like there's when you compare players, it's very hard to say this to that. But also you gotta know how like good the player is. And Ja is a decent player. He ain't bad. He is not bad, but I mean he's all right. But man, in his last few years, like the last like 2-3 years in Memphis, he hasn't been really that great. He hasn't been really that great because he hasn't been able to play much because of his own self. And also, he's been also probably like pretty up and down throughout the whole year. But being on the Trailblazers, I think will be an upgrade for him. I think it could help him a lot. And I think Ja's going to do really good on that team because now you have a point guard that you could build like Dame and actually make a really good shooter. Because Ja is a really good shooter and get a lot of points on the board almost every game where Ja scored maybe for 30 or 40. You never really know. You just never really know. And with the last piece of this crazy, insane news of my opinions on it is LeBron James officially telling his agent and everybody else he ain't going to the Lakers. He's still playing, but he ain't going back to Los Angeles. And I think that shocked everybody. Every single time that he goes on the free agency or says he's going to go on the free agency board, he doesn't actually mean it. He never does, usually. Never usually does. LeBron never does, usually. But then he says he doesn't want to be in Los Angeles anymore because Los Angeles has been a bit of a problem for him. And I think he needs to get out of there. Bronny is going to be a very good add to there. By the way, I want to say because after that announcement was announced, Bronny got signed for a contract by the Lakers. So, I mean, him and his dad going separate ways and his dad not making him do anything, that's a good thing. But what's that going to leave for the Lakers? I don't know. The Lakers, they've been such an up and down team. And that's the way they've always been. But recently, like through the 2020s when LeBron was on the team, they were dominating with AD and LeBron, and then AD, I'm pretty sure, left. And they have Reeves, they had Doncic, but they had to build around that. And Redick needs to be a good coach at that. And Redick is not really, if I'm going to be completely honest. And that's why LeBron needs to get out. That's why LeBron needs to leave and go to another fucking team. But my very much what I think is going to happen, I'm going to predict this before it even happens. The two most likely teams people are thinking of is LeBron will go either the Golden State or the Miami. And I do agree with those things. I just think it's very hard to tell where he's going to go. But I think he's probably going to go to the Golden State Warriors. It's got Curry on there. It's I mean, you got a lot of good players there. There's also been rumors of the Wizards, which would also be good because you have Alex Starr. You have a lot of rookies there that can build around a team that is been horrible for years. The Washington Wizards haven't been good for a very, very long time. What? Like they haven't been good since like Julie. No, was Irving on the Wizards? Is my thing. I don't think he was. Is my dumbass thing. But anyways, um, the Warriors is probably going to be the spot for LeBron. It has a lot of good players on there. Of course, Steph is there, unless he retires. But I don't know if Steph is going to retire yet. It's very, very hard to tell. For Miami, if he did go there, I think Miami is going to fucking change them. You basically have a Chris Bosh, LeBron James type with Giannis, Bam, and fucking LeBron at the 3, 4, and 5. And then you have to think, what can you do to build from the 1 and 2 to build on those 3, 4, and 5? Because those are key pieces if the Heat get them. If the Golden State Warriors get them, you already have one. You already have one at the 1, which is Curry. You have a person at the 3, and then you have to find out some other spots that may be already filled, from my knowledge. I don't. NBA is so in and out for me. I watch whenever the playoffs are on, but still, this NBA offseason has been fucking insane, and it hasn't even been a day or two yet. I bet today we're gonna even get more insane news. Is that surprising? Not to me. Not to me. But anyways, I know I stuttered a lot during this video, but also it's kind of off the top of my dome with these opinions. So, I mean, it just kind of honestly depends. Anyways, I love y'all. If you guys enjoyed this video, make sure you leave a like, comment, subscribe, please, if you could, and thank you. Turn on that post notification bell right by that subscribe button so that you can get notified whenever I post a brand new video. As always, we've been on a daily upload streak. We've literally been on a daily upload streak for about 4 days now, getting close to a week. I told y'all the grind is back, and I'm going to be back. And look at it now. We're about a week in daily posting. And that's how it's going to be until August. August is where that's going to change. In the middle of August, I'm probably going to do like a post to announce something to where I can make videos time to time instead of daily. Summer is daily videos. But anyways, I love y'all. I hope y'all enjoyed this video. And I will see y'all in the next one. Goodbye.